You ever find yourself buying something and then immediately thinking, wait, why did I even need this? Maybe it was a gadget that looked cool online, a pair of shoes on sale, or a subscription you'll forget about in a week. Maybe it was a just because impulse buy at checkout, or that one sale email you swear you would ignore but didn't. And then, a day later, you check your bank account and realize, yep, there it is. Another purchase you didn't actually need. Sound familiar? Don't worry, you're not alone. In fact, there's an entire psychology behind why we can't stop buying stuff we don't need. And once you understand it, it all starts to make sense. Let's start with dopamine. That's the chemical in your brain that makes you feel good when you do something rewarding, like buying something shiny, new, or exciting. Every time you hit add to cart, your brain gets a little hit of dopamine. And it goes, yes, this feels great, let's do it again. That's why impulse purchases feel amazing in the moment, but instantly regrettable an hour later. Your brain thinks it just won the lottery, even if the item adds zero long-term value to your life. That's right, your brain is basically tricking you into buying things. And it's so good at it that even the tiniest online deal can make your heart race for just a second. Then there's social influence. Social media, ads, influencers, they're designed to make you feel like if you don't have the latest product, you're missing out. That fear of missing out, FOMO, isn't just a buzzword. It's real. Your brain doesn't care if you actually need the thing. It just sees, hey, people like me have this, so maybe I should too. That's why scrolling Instagram or TikTok can make you suddenly want things you didn't even know existed 5 minutes ago. A cute blender, a designer water bottle, or a gadget you'll use once before it collects dust. Your brain is convinced it will bring happiness. And for a tiny moment, it feels like it does. Emotional spending makes it worse. Let's be honest. Sometimes we buy to feel better. Bad day at work? Retail therapy? Stressful week? Online shopping feels like relief. Excited about a milestone? Celebrate with something shiny. Buying stuff triggers emotions, and our brains confuse short-term satisfaction with real value. That dopamine spike is fleeting, but your bank account? It takes the hit. Habits amplify all of this. Over time, spending becomes automatic. Certain triggers, walking past a coffee shop, seeing an ad pop up, scrolling while bored, make your brain say, it's time to buy, without any conscious thought. Autopilot shopping is real, and even people who swear they'll stop impulse buying end up back at it. It's not laziness, it's literally your brain wired to seek rewards. So here's the good news. Once you recognize the psychology behind it, you can fight back. Awareness is power. Start noticing your triggers: boredom, stress, loneliness, even happiness. Then pause. Literally stop before hitting buy now. Ask yourself, do I really need this? Will it improve my life long term, or am I chasing a temporary dopamine hit? That small pause alone can save hundreds of dollars a month. You can also replace the habit with healthier alternatives. Instead of buying, try going for a walk, journaling, listening to music, or calling a friend. Your brain still gets a reward, but your bank account doesn't take the hit. Here's a bonus tip. Make small, intentional purchases instead. If you're going to buy something, choose items that truly add value or joy to your life. Things that last longer than the fleeting dopamine spike. Now let's talk about reality nobody mentions. Most of the stuff we buy, we forget about. That gadget, the shoes, the kitchen gadget, they may feel amazing for a week or even a month, but eventually they become clutter. Meanwhile, the money you spent could have been working for you, building savings, investing, or creating experiences that actually last. Experiences, by the way, are far more likely to make you happy than yet another impulse buy. And here's where it gets really interesting. Our brains crave instant gratification, but long-term rewards feel even better. Saving money, investing, paying off debt, these don't give an immediate rush, but they give freedom. Freedom to handle emergencies without panicking. Freedom to take risks without fear. Freedom to enjoy life without financial stress. Once you experience that, it's actually addictive in the healthiest way possible. So the next time you feel that urge to buy something unnecessary, take a breath. Recognize the psychological triggers at play. Ask yourself, Is this a short-term fix or a long-term improvement? If you want to fight it, make a plan. Put the money you would have spent into savings or a small investment account, and watch it grow instead of watching it disappear. Your future self will thank you. And here's the kicker. Understanding your spending psychology isn't about deprivation. It's about control, about making choices instead of reacting to impulses, about turning money from something that slips through your fingers into a tool that supports your life, your goals, and your happiness. And here's the part I love the most. Breaking the cycle of impulse buying isn't about being perfect. You will still buy unnecessary things sometimes, and that's okay. The goal isn't perfection, it's awareness and intentionality. Every time you pause, every time you make a conscious choice, you're training your brain to think long-term. And that builds freedom. So if this video helped you understand why you've been buying stuff you don't need, or maybe just made you feel like you're not alone, do me a favor, hit that like button. Subscribe for more real-world money tips. And drop a comment telling me the most ridiculous impulse purchase you've made recently. Trust me, someone in the comments has done something even crazier. Because once you understand your brain, you can finally start spending smarter, saving more, and breaking the cycle of buying things that don't actually make you happy. And honestly, that's true freedom. Thank you for watching.